Hey, y'all. Hello there. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We all want our parents to invest in their child's dance education and see them grow. But sometimes, if we flip the script, as busy studio owners and entrepreneurs, we totally forget that if we want to grow our business, we in fact need to invest in ourselves. And so today I wanted to dive right in on exactly what we're going to be doing at the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat in Florida, what it's all about, what our weekend's going to look like, and the why you should be there and invest in yourself and your business. And so, y'all, if you're here, say, Aaron, hey, what's up? I want to know that you're here with me as we are diving into today's episode. And my friends, if you know someone that needs this in their life, feel free to sprinkle the love. And if you're joining me at the Beach Business Retreat, let us know below. And if you have a bestie who you want to bring, now's the time to invite them to go if you have not as of yet. So if you're joining me, say, hey, Aaron, what's up? Let me know that you're here. And before we dive into the goodness of today, and you've stumbled upon me somehow, I am Erin Bird. I am your hostess with the mostest. I work with studio owners and educators to really grow their businesses without the burnout, without the overwhelm, without sacrificing your personal life. Because the truth of the matter is, you can have it all. So, hey, what's up? So, y'all, my friends, I'm here to support you. I'm here to support you. So if you're joining me, say, hey, what's up? Let me know that you're there. And I will come in and say, hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. I am totally pumped because we are like just under a month away from our Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat. And let me tell you what. We're diving into all the little details, the nitty gritty. And my friends, let me tell you, like, not only am I super excited because I get to take some time and spend it with studio owners who really are ready to not only rest, relax, learn, but have just a little luxury in their life too. Because you know what, y'all, we really deserve it. We really deserve it. And so let me just go ahead and walk you through this. Now, I am going to tell you this, that if you want more info about the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat that's happening in Florida, November 4th through 6th, drop the word beach below and I will reach out to you and talk to you about if it's the right fit for you. And what we can do to make sure that you can attend. So let's first dive in and tell you all of the actual nitty gritty details. And as you're coming in, say hello, hello, hello. Let me know that you're here. So here's the deal, y'all. I have to tell you this. So when I started creating this retreat, I took a moment and thought about how much I absolutely love summer conferences, right? I love the energy. I love going to summer conferences. There's so much learning involved. But the con to summer conferences is the go, 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 hustle and grind. Like, it's definitely not a vacation. And you can absolutely leave feeling exhausted, having overwhelm from not knowing what steps to actually take, what things that you learned that you can actually go back and implement. And as I was thinking about this, actually a couple of years ago, y'all, if I'm being honest, it was this whole idea of a retreat has been brewing for a little bit of time. And I had left Vegas after, an amazing week and stuff at Dance Teacher Web a couple years ago. And as I was talking to clients and attendees. And, again, they were so excited. They had learned so much. But then the overwhelm of, I learned so much. Now what? I don't know. I feel kind of stuck and like, I don't know what things to implement that are going to make the most impact on my business, that are going to make the most sense with the amount of time that I'm spending. Like, what's, it was a little overwhelming. And, with that in mind, I took a step back and I actually had gone and attended my first retreat for our business. I invested in attending a retreat. And if I'm being honest with y'all, I will be heading there again this weekend for this year's retreat. Um, but what I could tell you is that being inside a space, inside a container with other entrepreneurs who get me, who were there to learn, but also were there to take the time to recharge their own batteries. I mean, it was so transformational for our business, for me and our business, for me getting clarity on exactly what were the next steps, what I needed to do to align with my big goals. It actually allowed me to lean into what are my big goals? What is it that I actually want to see happen? What, you know, if I'm being kind of real with you guys with COVID, you know, I kind of felt like, should I even dream anymore right now because of the way things were? And it helped me realign myself, get crystal clear on what it was I wanted for my business, for my life, for my personal life, for our family. It helped me get really super clear on that and allowed me to know what the next best steps were and to leave with an action plan. And so I'm super excited about heading off to my retreat that I'll be attending as a business owner this weekend, which is going to be amazing, and which then allows me to also share and impart some wisdom with everyone who attends the Dance Studio Owners Business Beach Retreat when we're in Florida together. Now, you might be wondering, hey, Erin, like, why do I want to be there? So let's break it on down. I want to take a walk with you through the weekend. Now, the nitty gritty details, like I told you, it's November 4th through 6th, and it is happening in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. And whilst I know, oh my gosh, poor Florida, they just had a hurricane. I have to tell you that the great news for us is that I have been in constant contact with our retreat hosts. Um, They had a little bit of tree cleanup to do, but other than that, it was unaffected. We've had clients here who actually visited New Smyrna Beach last weekend and said the beach was open and that it was just, oh my gosh, so good in that things, there's a few things here and there that might not be open. But for us, all of the activities that we had planned are unaffected by the recent hurricanes. So that is absolutely a blessing for us and for the community there. So I'm so excited about getting ready, y'all. We've got our plane tickets and we're ready to go. So let's walk you through the entire weekend, right? I'm going to give you an overview. There's a few things I'm going to leave to be surprises. Know that because I love to surprise, excite, and delight our clients, and I don't want this to be any different. So know that there will be, in addition to what I'm going over with you guys here today, there will be a couple extra surprises that I just don't want to share quite yet. So, all right, November 4th through 6th. So if you arrive in Orlando, if you fly into the airport to MCO, we actually have coordinated transportation for you. It is included in the retreat cost. So you just have to get yourself to Florida, right? You get yourself to Florida and we take care of everything else for you. So you arrive at the airport, you let us know your flight itinerary, of course, and we have transportation for you from the airport to the retreat center. Friday, we will actually not start our day until the afternoon. So I've been getting some questions, Erin, when should I fly in, right? We will not be starting until the afternoon. So we're kind of believe me, I believe in being a little bit flexible. We're a small group here. This isn't that huge summer convention where you're going to have 700 people, right? No, this is a small, intimate group of studio owners. So, with that, I believe we could be a little bit flexible and adaptable, right? So, know that we aren't going to officially kick things off until the afternoon. So, if you fly in, you can come in. 2, 3 o'clock, that sort of thing. We're going to kind of just settle in to our space. We can have pool time. We get right. We're going to just settle into our space. And then early evening, we will kick off with our first workshop. Now, we are going to be diving into some goal setting first thing on the first day. This will help us throughout the weekend of where it is that you're at and where it is that you want to go, because without that, it's going to be really difficult for me to ensure that you have the plan in place to make it all happen. So we always start with a little bit of goal setting, some planning. Then, y'all, we have, oh my gosh, a private chef, Chef David. He is coming in and he is cooking our welcome dinner for us there at the retreat center. So, what I could tell you about this is that number one, who doesn't want a private chef coming in for them? Hello, so good. And he has made sure that there is an option for every single person. So no matter if you have, you need gluten free, you're a vegetarian, you're a pescatarian, you have food allergies, we have you taken care of. If there's anything that I can tell you about whenever I host workshops, events, is we make sure that your belly is full and that you are getting exactly what you need when it comes to your dietary needs and restrictions. Um, I think it's really, for me, it's super important to make sure that everyone is taken care of. And when you come to an event with me, y'all, your family, and I don't let my family go hungry. So that's the first and foremost. So no matter what you are, and the beautiful thing is, Chef David has given us some different options based upon different typical dietary restrictions, but he is absolutely ready and prepared for any restrictions that are there. So know that. And not only does he have different options, but you get to choose, right? So, like if you were to go to a restaurant, you could say, I would like XYZ. We're going to have a menu for you to choose from. So, you don't have to worry about eating the same thing that everybody else eats if that doesn't sound good to you. So, we have you covered there on our welcome night. Now, after our welcome dinner, we will be heading down to the beach, right? For an amazing bonfire where we have some amazing activities planned, but you do not want to miss the first day of the retreat. Um, we're going to have some business building activities, some exercises that we will do, and I don't want to give away too much because I want you guys to be surprised and go through this with an open mind. But know that we have right out the gate, we have business building workshops day one, right? We have some goal setting, we have some planning that we need to kind of start to think about. And then we have our welcome dinner. We go down for our beach bonfire. And y'all, beach bonfire season will be officially open like right when we get there, because hurricane season will be over and the turtle mating season will be over. October 31st, I think, is officially when they end it. So we will be one of the first ones to have a beach bonfire this season. So good. So know that we have our beach bonfire on day one. Then, of course, we will finish up the evening with some rest, relaxation, great conversation, right? This isn't about overloading your weekend. It's about getting down to the nitty-gritty of exactly what you need. And for most of us, it's a combination. It's a rest and relaxation, but some learning, right? So, day two, y'all, and day two, here's the thing. I've got some big surprises planned for day two, but I do want to share with you a few of the business building workshops that we're going to be. What topics are we going to talk about, right? So, some of the things that we will cover inside these workshops are going to be additional revenue streams, what to do during the daytime to help add revenue, whether that's inside your studio space, whether that's maybe getting outside your studio space. We will dive into additional revenue streams, daytime revenue, which I know could be a big thing for so many studio owners. I get questions about daytime revenue all the time. So we are going to dive into daytime revenue. We are going to talk about finances. We're going to have a whole workshop based upon finances and actually looking at the numbers. And here's the thing. I don't know what it is, but for so many studio owners, the financial side of things really scares them. Or I don't know, maybe scares you, but you don't feel well equipped with the information that you need to make your decisions based upon the facts of your financials. And so we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about tuition structures. We're going to talk about pricing things to perfection and how that can affect your bottom line and really looking at the finances and the overview of your finances. We are going to dive into, yeah, how do we create ease? How do we stop from becoming overwhelmed and burnt out? And that comes with systemizing things. And systems and automation don't come in lieu of human connection. So I want to make sure that's key. But we're going to be diving into how to streamline your life and your business so you don't get into a place where you don't know that you can do it anymore. Where we walk into the studio or walk into your space that you work, and instead of having that, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, of a, I get to take on today, and I'm so grateful to be here, and I cannot wait to see what magic happens. Which I said that the other day, and one of my studio owners was like, Erin, I know. You are the only person like this. I'm like, no, 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 no. It can be both ways. So well, how do we do that? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to really tackle that. We, of course, you know me, I would be remiss to say that we aren't going to talk about social media, the newest trends and things that we're seeing, how Facebook and Instagram are changing, um, what we are needing to do in terms of branding. So we are going to dive into some of those topics, y'all. There's a few more as well, but I don't want to share all of those. But no, so yeah, we're hitting the big ones. We're talking about work-life balance. Not becoming overwhelmed and burned out. We're going to talk about additional revenue streams and daytime revenue. We're going to talk about systemizing our life. We're going to talk about social media and branding, marketing, y'all, marketing, and really creating a studio and a brand that feels in alignment with who you are and how you want to show up in your community, and how you can go from um, maybe not feeling so seen to really being your go-to studio in your community if that's what you so desire. And what I will tell you is that on day 2 we have some business building workshops, we have some surprises. We also have where we will start one-on-one privates with me. So on day 2, while people are rotating, taking some time to rest and relax or to start to implement some of the planning that we've done, I will be meeting with each studio owner individually for a private coaching session, right? There will be throughout the whole weekend lots of, one-on-one time, but this time will be for us to really dive in to your business, maybe where you are struggling and how we can address that issue for you, right? So we will also have one-on-ones on day 2. Of course, we're going to have breakfast, lunch, dinner all together, right? Because we will be all together for the whole day for day 2, for Saturday, November 5th. We're going to have one-on-ones. We're going to have group coaching sessions, which are the workshops. We're going to have rest time that is built in. We are going to have implementation time that is built in. Y'all, there's nothing worse than going to these conferences, getting lots of ideas and not knowing where to start and not taking action. That is not what this is about. This is about learning and actually doing while you are there. You've set aside the time. right, to come. So why wouldn't you do that? Let me know in the comments below. How many times have you gone to a workshop, gone to a conference, gone to a convention, and you've gotten lots of ideas, but you leave and then it sits in a notebook, it sits in a bag, it sits in whatever, and you don't actually take action? I'm guilty. 1000% guilty. I have been there. I have gone. I have taken notebooks full of notes of like, oh my gosh, this would be amazing. How do I, I'm going to do this when I get home. And then I get home. Wah, wah, wah. Right? I get home and get back in the swing of things and doesn't happen. Or it takes me quite a while, much longer than I expected for it to actually take toll or to come to fruition or for me to set aside time after I probably invested and then heard it again another time somewhere and be like, I finally need to do that. Right? So that's not what this is going to be about. This is about learning and doing and taking action and being together in a room full of brilliant minds who are just like you, who are there to see not only you succeed, but for you guys to be this little great community. And I could tell you that my events bring people together, and we have seen where business besties have happened inside the room of one of our events from people who live on the opposite side of the country from each other. And that is the magic of coming together in person for a weekend, is the connections that you make and the strides that will happen and the transformation that can happen literally in 3 days. All right. Some surprises for day 2. Don't want to give all those away. And then day 3, November 6th, will actually just be a half day. I've had a lot of people say, Erin, I would love to leave afternoon so I can get home and get myself set up for the following week. So we will be done Sunday lunchtime at noon. We will be done and moving on our way. So Sunday, we will finish up. We will have hot seats. We will have question and answer time, and we will finish up with our last workshops. So know that we have built into the schedule time for you to actually relax. I think there's clarity in the pause. And this is why we've made sure in our schedule to build in those moments for you to pause, for you to rest, for you to take and just, And oh my gosh, how did I totally forget about this, y'all? I almost forgot to tell you. We also have set up for on Saturday and Sunday, if you would like to participate, again, not required, but for us, I think it's good to move our bodies. And we will be having yoga on the beach Saturday and Sunday morning as well. So you could start your day off looking, oh my gosh, at the beach, doing some morning yoga, stretching our bodies, activating our muscles and our brains before we get the days going. So, my goodness, my friends, yoga on the beach, private chefs, rest, relaxation, luxury, and learning, lots of great business building workshops. And here's the thing, I also believe, because this is a small group, to allow the conversation and the workshops to go where they need to go. So what do I mean by that? Do I have certain workshops that I definitely want to hit on because I know that these are areas that I get lots of questions on and that studio owners have, will typically either struggle with or like to know more information. So yes, those are ones. But what comes also from those private one-on-ones that we have and from the Q&A sessions and the hot seat coaching is that Y'all might tell me, Erin, we have more questions about XYZ. And guess what? That's what you're going to get support with. I'm a firm believer in making sure that I don't hold things back. I don't say, well, I'm going to give you a little bit, but not everything. No, I really do believe in sharing with you guys and making sure you have the tools necessary to feel like you can achieve your goals when you leave our space together. And so, y'all, we're down to 2 rooms. 2 rooms left. This week we've had a couple people pick up a few more. So we only have 2 left. I don't know that we got the solds updated on the website though, so I will tell you guys that. So if you would like more information on the beach business retreat, the Dance Studios beach owners business retreat, y'all. Okay. Take a drink. You can find more information here. You can find more information about the event itself. But if you want more information and you're thinking, oh, I'm ready to take the leap, I'm ready to show up, right? I'm ready to be there and play full out, invest in myself, invest in my business, right? Then drop the word beach below and I'll reach out to you and we can talk about if it's the right fit for you. But what I could tell you is that coming in, getting rid of some of the stress, and leaving finally feeling confident about running your studio and achieving your goals is everything. And it's only 3 days, but it's 3 days that could absolutely be the game changer for you, for your life, for transforming your business, and really creating something magical. And I can tell you that from personal experience, I probably, before I ever attended a retreat, I don't know that I fully understood what it could do for me and my business. Um, but now that I have, there is no turning back. I will attend retreats every year, minimum twice a year, because it is the catalyst that propels my business forward. It's that set of outside eyes that can see the forest for the trees. It's having people around me who get me, who hold me up, and who are the biggest cheerleaders. And, this is again, y'all, I should have wrote this down for you guys, for myself. One of the things that I have just added as a bonus to attending the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat, as a bonus, I will be offering, I know that the plans that we make are not going to happen overnight. And for most of us, we need that extra layer of accountability to make it happen. Yes? So, for every person who attends the Dance Studio Business Owners Beach Business Retreat, that was redundant. I didn't say that right. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. There will be 3 months of group coaching and accountability that you get for free as part of this retreat. Y'all, that's bananas, because what I can tell you is our group coaching programs are amazing and pretty much the price of your ticket for the whole weekend. So y'all want to jump on it. You get that because I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you take your investment, not only recoup it, but actually double it, triple it. I want to see you take this and turn it into something magical for you and your family and your business. And I can tell you that this weekend can do that. So if you would like more information about the 2 rooms that are left, or if you have any questions about the Dance Studio Owners Beach Business Retreat happening in New Smyrna, Florida, November 4th through 6th. It's coming right up. I know you might be thinking, it's coming right up. Y'all, our time is short. Take the trip. Give it a chance. Invest in yourself. Book the flight. Let's do this together. Because I am willing to hold this space for you and your dreams, and I'm committed to helping you get there. So I'm going to leave you all there. I hope that you have a fantastic week, my friends. I'm getting ready. I am packing for the retreat I will be attending this weekend, and I will be coming back and sharing with you all of my ahas, all the nuggets and takeaways that I learned at the retreat in Florida. So I will see you all there. I hope that you have a fantastic week. And next Wednesday, we will be back for another episode of the Aaron Bird Live Show, where we share business strategies, mindset, tips, and tricks, and really all things filled with joy and really to create your dream life. So I hope to see you guys next Wednesday. And if you haven't talked to me about the Dance Studio Owners Business Beach Retreat, what are you waiting for? Let's have a great time together with our toes in the sand, filling our own cups, and going back with our own batteries recharged for the new year. So I'm going to leave you all there. I hope you have a fantastic day, my friends, and I will see you all in Florida. Bye, guys.